So my name is Suzanne Flynn, and I'll be joining you in Ljubljana next week to help facilitate the workshop that we're planning on managing spending and keeping the budget on track. You'll have heard from my colleague Duncan last, who will be starting the workshop by looking at the first element, which is of course having a credible budget. And then we'll move on through the budget execution cycle. So we'll be looking at an important aspect, which is the control of commitments and how we can perhaps more effectively control at the commitment stage rather than the payment stage. In our job as advisors in the Fiscal Affairs Department of the IMF, we go to many countries. We see lots of things going wrong during the execution of the budget. And one of the main problems is the control tends to happen at the payment stage. So already the government is committed, and a common problem in most IMF programs is the accumulation of arrears. Now, that's one aspect that we'll be talking about, how to prevent accumulation of arrears and what to do when they do accumulate. But also associated with that, we can't look at that in isolation. We also have to look at as I say, commitment controls, but also how the cash is managed and how we forecast when cash will be available to make the payments in order to deliver services to the public, which is what we're all there to do ultimately. So the workshop will look at various aspects. We can't look at any of those parts without looking at IT systems. Every country in the region has at various stages of development IT systems to try and help control commitments and to control cash, forecast cash, and prepare the accounts, whether that's on an accrual or a cash basis. So we'll be trying to use all the experience from all the countries to bring out what's happening well in countries and what's not happening so well, and how technical staff have addressed some of the problems that are faced during execution of the budget. So I'm looking forward to a very interesting workshop. I'm looking forward to hearing the experiences. Myself, I've worked in Serbia and Albania, but that's the limit of my experience. I've worked also in Asia, Europe, and African countries. So it'll be very interesting to hear from participants how they've overcome some of the challenges, and it gives us a good opportunity to learn from each other.